We went on a long ride today, and I was kind of thinking I probably should make a video to cover some of the quirks with the XL100, so it's not a complete surprise for someone when they first buy the bike. There are some things that are unique to the bike. For example, the brakes. This is the only bike, and I'm 60 years old and I've rode a lot of bikes. We grew up with bikes. It's the first motorcycle I ever owned that the rear brakes outperform the front brakes. And that's not a bad thing, but usually most motorcycles, most of your braking comes from the front. This one, most of the braking comes from the rear. What will probably never happen is you'll probably never spill over in sand, because a lot of people have a tendency to overuse their front brakes on most motorcycles. Here it's almost impossible. Another thing, the electrical system is an AC generator. I did a video already about the modification for the light bars for LEDs. There's two wires coming off the electrical stator. One is the orange wire, which I use, which is 12 volts. It's for powering stuff like the horn that needs 12 volts. The other yellow-white wire that's coming off the stator is, I call it dirty DC. It's kind of 6 to 10 volts, kind of a AC-DC mixed. So it's not friendly as far as taking the regular headlight and trying to convert it over to a LED. It's not easy. It can be done, I'm sure, but it's not easy. Another thing is when you first get the bike, you'll notice that it's not like a jackrabbit at the stoplight. And that's not a bad thing. It kind of reminds me of the old fable of the tortoise and the hare. When they're in a race, you know, eventually it's okay to be a little behind the pack at the beginning of a race. It's not a bad thing. Okay, the starting trick. A lot of people have problems with starting. What's always worked for me is I turn the ignition on, I make sure the headlights are off, and I give it 2 kicks, and if it doesn't start on the first or second kick, I give it a full throttle, a full choke, not full throttle for God's sakes, a full choke, and then kick it. And usually on the third kick with the choke, it fires right up. Yeah, be careful of trying to hit the throttle while you're kick starting it, because the bike may lunge. It wouldn't be good. The other thing is make sure the lights are off again, and I think I said this before in the other video, high octane, 95 octane is good. And then remember to raise the idle speed. That's also going to help you starting the bike. Another quirky thing, the bike has 16-inch tires. Now here in the Philippines, most bikes are either 17-inch or 14-inch. So getting replacement tires is not going to be the easiest thing. And also the stock tires are kind of narrow. I covered this in another video. If you get a wider tire, it's a better ride. So those are the things I could think of just to give people a heads up so they know what they're getting themselves into. Other than that, the bike's great. And these aren't bad things. They're just things to be aware of that might catch you by surprise. Okay? Thank you.